And hello again, BNJ Middle School students. Let's continue with more scripts and dialogue. So this is number 15, so try to listen and understand. Number 1, the opening hour is 10 a.m. on Fridays. Number 2, you can't enter after 8 p.m. on Sundays. Number 3, the exhibition is closed every Monday. Number 4, ticket price is $12 for adults. Number 5, you can get a discount if you are 13 years old. So let's look at number 1. The opening hour is when the place opens. And when is it? 10 a.m. On which days? On Fridays. Number 2, you can't enter after 8 p.m. on Saturdays. So after 8, you can't go into the place. You can't go into the place when on Sundays. Number 3, the exhibition is closed every Monday. The exhibition is closed every Monday. So on Mondays, you cannot go because it is closed. And how much is a ticket? A ticket is $12 for adults. $12 for adults. And if you are 13, you can get a discount or you can get a ticket for a cheaper price. So less than $12. All right, number 16. What was your reaction when you first read the script? At first, I thought it was very boring, but the more I read it, the more I liked it. What do you think of the director? He's a very funny guy. I think he is a genius. What was the most difficult part when you played his character? The character was totally different from me. That was the most difficult part. What was your reaction? So was past, what was your reaction? Your reaction is how you respond to something. When you first read for the first time the script. The script are the words to a play or a show. I thought it was very boring. I thought, so think, thought, I thought it, what is it? The script was past, very boring. So it was not interesting. But the more I read it, the more I read it, the more I liked it. But the more I read it, the more I liked it. I think, who? He is what? He is a genius. A genius, I think he is a genius. A genius is someone who is very, very, very smart. The most difficult part. The most difficult part. The most difficult part. Played this character. So to act, to play a character is to act. Played the character to act. All right, so on to number 17. So we are looking for the exchange that does not make sense or that is not correct. So let's look at number 1. Number 1. How is it going? Not bad. So is that correct? Yes, because not bad is a correct response. It is right to how is it going. Number 2. What is your favorite sport? I like soccer the most. So what is your favorite sport? I like soccer the most is a correct response because soccer is a sport. And the most, like the most, is favorite. Number 3. You know what? Sumi failed the exam. I can't believe it. This is a correct response. I can't believe it means that I thought she was going to pass the exam. I am surprised that Sumi failed the exam. Number 4. How often do you visit your grandparents? Once a month. How often? How often? Frequency. Time. Once a month. So this is correct. How often do you visit your grandparents? Visit who? Your grandparents. I visit them once a month. Number 5. What do you think about your math teacher? What do you think about your math teacher? Your math teacher. What kind of teacher? Math teacher. I think so too. I think so too. I think so too means I agree. I agree. So this does not match. This is not correct. Number 5 is not correct. Okay, so let's move on to number 18. Hello, everyone. I'm your new English teacher, Kate. Before we start, I would like to let you know some rules for my class. Be on time for class and be seated before the class begins. Also, have your books and notebooks on your desk. Always raise your hand when you have questions. That's all I want to tell you. So let's look at this sentence. I would like. I would like. To what? Let you. Know what? Some rules. For what? For my class. I would like to let you know some rules for my class. Be on time. So she's telling them, be on time. Arrive when the class begins, or before the class begins. Be seated. It means sit down. Sit down in your seats. When? Before the class begins, before the class starts. So, what is this about? What is this about? This is about class rules. Class rules, so how to behave in class. Alright, number 19 and 20. Let's look for the best response to the dialogue, okay? You look worried. What's the matter? I have very difficult homework. Can you help me? Sure. What's it about? I have to find some ways to save energy at home. Oh, there are many easy ways to save energy at home. What should I do first? So what do you think is a correct response to this? Maybe you could say, first, you should turn off lights in rooms when you are not using them. So that is a possible idea. You look worried. You look worried. Look worried. You appear. I can see that you are worried. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's wrong? Can you help? Can you help me? What's it about? What is it? What is it about? It. What is it? The homework. The very difficult homework. All right, number 20. And again, try to think of a response. How was your brother's graduation ceremony last month? It was really great. He won the Best Student Award. Congratulations. Your parents must be very proud of him. Yes, they are. When my brother first entered middle school, he didn't do well, but he really worked hard and became one of the best students in the school. Good for him. What does he want to be in the future? So what do you think is a correct response or a possible response? He wants to be a doctor. That is a good response. So, graduation ceremony. When someone graduates from school, graduation, they have a graduation ceremony. Your parents must be very, very proud of him. Proud of him. Your parents must be very proud of him. He really worked hard. He really worked hard and became one of the best students in the school. Worked hard. Became one of what? One of the best students in the school. Alright, and that is the end of this video. So see you later. Goodbye.